I think we all need one thing in life, and that is happiness, right? We all want to be loved. I'm Teena Chopra. I'm a professor of infectious diseases, and I'm also the assistant dean for faculty development and coaching at Wayne State. You know, Wayne State is like my family. I've been here 18 years, and I initially came here because I was very close to my sister, and I followed her footsteps. My sister graduated from Wayne State. I'm from India. I come from a family of physicians and educationalists, and I never saw my grandfather, who was a physician, but I was always inspired by the stories of my grandfather that were told by my grandma. And one of the stories that really inspires me was that in the cholera epidemic in the 1940s, he would go and help people who were suffering with cholera and give them oral rehydration solution, which was actually made by my unlettered grandma at home. And he would save lives. That was very relevant to me during the COVID pandemic, and very relevant to me during medical school when I was helping with the polio epidemic and the polio vaccination campaign. So I felt like I'm following his footsteps. You know, the COVID was definitely unprecedented times, and as an epidemiologist for the Detroit Medical Center and as an infectious disease physician, I was definitely on the front lines, and I carried a huge responsibility. That time I was very busy asking help from the city, from the state of Michigan, and also the CDC. I actually picked up the phone and called CDC because we were losing a lot of lives from nursing homes. Tested these patients, separated them out, cohorted the non-COVID ones from the COVID positive patients, and helped our nursing home population. So that was a big operation that we did as a team. In addition to that, we also wanted to help the community and help with hand hygiene stations. We went to Home Depot and tried to make our own, do-it-yourself sort of stations, and we installed at various places, including homeless shelters and parks. As a physician, you can make a difference in the lives of your patients, but as an epidemiologist or as a public health servant, you are actually changing the whole community.
Empowering urban health is a key pillar of our vision for the future of Wayne State. Dr. Chopra's critical work protecting the health of Detroit's underserved population during the pandemic was integral to combating the spread of our city. She is a leader in infectious disease research, and her impactful mentorship led students to install mobile hand washing stations at homeless shelters and in key neighborhoods. This type of thoughtfulness and engagement is a clear example of how our university is dedicated to healthier outcomes for all Detroiters.
I could never leave Wayne State. I had opportunities, but I met some of the most brilliant mentors here, my peers, my colleagues who are amazing, and my students who are outstanding and have really taught me a lot. And it's very important that I help mentor other people. I want to help people navigate their careers. I know the challenges, I know the barriers, particularly women, and particularly women of color. Our students, navigate medical school. I think it is a very, very stressful time, and to show them the path, to show them the opportunities, and to empower them, I think is very, very gratifying for me.
My name is Reena Badran. I'm a second year medical student at Wayne State. Dr. Chopra has been a great mentor, especially for me. I know a lot of other students would say the same as well. I'm essentially a first generation student in medical school in my family. Navigating through medical school is hard, specifically since you have a lot of opportunities, but at the same time, there's a lot you can do. So Dr. Chopra is always there to answer our questions, even if they're personal questions about our career. Again, she's a great mentor.
Some of us are very, very lucky to have mentors who genuinely are invested in your career, in your life, and eventually they become like your family, and that's what Jack Sobel means to me. I met my mentor, Dr. Jack Sobel, here, who is like a father figure for me, and I think that those are the reasons that I could never leave Wayne State. It is my home. My source of happiness definitely comes from helping others. When you see others succeed and when you see others find their happiness, it doubles up your own happiness. I think it's extremely humbling. At the same time, it's very inspiring, and it actually gives me more responsibility to continue doing what I'm doing and continue helping people. And last but not the least, I think this award doesn't go to me, it goes to everybody that is part of my life, including my teachers, including my students. It goes to the patients that I serve, it goes to the communities that I serve, and it belongs to everyone. I owe it to the university for everything that I have.